Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are going to start new chapter. Name is Atomic Structure of O1 Junior, and as you know, the subject code is Chemistry 5070, presented by me. So we are going to take start from concept web. So as you can see in this picture, atoms is basically further consist of subatomic particles. The one is nucleus and the other one is electron shell. So one by one we will discuss what is nucleus. Nucleus further contain two parts, the one neutron and the other one is proton, and as you can see within the brackets there are symbols which we can use to represent neutron by small n and proton by small p. The relative mass is 1, positive 1, and the relative charge is 0. Proton relative mass is again 1 and relative charge is positive 1. So electrons are basically which revolve around the cell in different shells, that in an atom, that is called as electrons, and the shells called as electron shells. It could be the valence shell, outermost shell, it could be the innermost shell. So all these are called as electron shells in which electrons are present according to that specific atom. So electron shells are occupied by electron, and as you can see the symbol is small e. Its relative mass is given and relative charge is -1. So what is the electronic structure? If we will talk about any structure of any atom, that structure is basically called as electronic structure. The arrangement of electrons in the shell is represented by using electronic structure. Arrangement of electrons in shells is represented by using the electronic structure. So as I have told you, like if we are going to present the electrons, we will use a structure of an atom, and in that structure we can represent the number of electrons, proton and neutron, and that makes an electronic structure of that specific atom. So the as I have told you earlier, like in electron shells, the outermost shell is called as the valence shell, and the electrons are called as the valence electron. How we can represent any atom? So you can see in the picture that symbol we are using to represent any element is represented by X in this picture. What is A and Z? So A is the nucleon number, also called as mass number, and proton number is represented by Z, and the sum of proton and neutron in an atom is basically represented by nucleon number or mass number. And in next slides I'll show you how we can calculate, how we can find out the mass number, how we can find out the number of neutrons, how we can find out the proton number. Fine. Okay, so atoms are basically like the proton, sum of proton and electrons are called because both proton number and electron number in any atom would be same, so we collectively call them that atoms are electrically neutral, just because of they have same number of proton mean positive and they have same number of electron means negative, so they both can cancel out each other and we call them like atoms are electrically neutral. What is isotope? The last topic of this chapter is isotopes. Isotopes can define as they an atom has the same number of proton but different number of neutron. If any atom has same number of proton but different number of neutron, so it means that we can call them isotopes of one atom. Parts of an atom, as I have told you, like we have three parts in nucleus, proton and neutron, and then electrons which are revolving around an atom called as electrons. So here you can see the nucleus, central part, in which positive charge protons are present, and then we can say like neutrons are also present, but the negatively charged particles are electrons which revolve around the center of the nucleus. Here are the charges and symbol. Proton represented by small p and its symbol is positive, electron represented by E and its charge is minus, and number neutron is represented by small n and its symbol is no symbol. Here you can see the structure, the electrons, like the blue balls which are revolving around the nucleus, are basically called as electrons. Inside the nucleus, you can see the red and the yellow balls. One is represented yellow, proton, and red one, neutron. They both collectively called as the nucleus. So how to find out number of neutrons? Number of neutrons is equal to atomic mass minus atomic number. So whenever we are going to minus subtract atomic number from atomic mass, we can get the number of neutrons. In the next picture you can see, like, the mass number is 23 and the atomic number is 11. So if we want to get neutron number, what we will do, we will just subtract atomic number, that is 11, from mass number, that is 23. So we will get the number of neutron, that would be 12. 23 minus 11 is equal to 12. So then in this this element sodium, number of neutron is 12. What is nucleon number? As I have told you in that concept web, that sum of proton and neutron is basically called as nucleon number, also called as the mass number, and represented by A. As you can see in this, the mass number is represented by A and the proton number represented by Z. And how we can write in an element. The last topic is isotopes. So isotopes are atoms of the same element having same number of proton but different number of neutrons. So in the pictures you can see, in first one, protium, deuterium and tritium, these all are the isotopes of one element, that is hydrogen, H1. Second picture H2, and the third picture H3. You can see that only the number of neutrons are changing, red balls, but not the number of protons are same in all, in first one isotope, in second and in third. Protons are same, 1 1 and 1. Electrons are same, but the a particle which is going to be changed is the number of neutron. In first you can see there is no neutron, in second 1 neutron, and in third that is 2 neutrons. So these are called as isotopes, where we have the same number of proton but different number of neutrons. So that was all about your chapter number 1. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.